Everybody, welcome to day number 12 of the 30-day AI Agent Challenge. My name is Dylan. I help entrepreneurs win the game of business by upgrading their systems with AI agents and automated workflows. Today, we're going to be looking at something that is a super useful tool for people that want to get more engagement on social media, but just don't know how to do it, don't have the time to do it, and just wished AI would do it for them. We're going to be building a TikTok comment scraper that's going to be analyzing the sentiment of all of the comments coming in, reviewing them, and then replying to them to get engagement. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, I have gotten some of my biggest deals through engaging people through social media, primarily TikTok. I've gotten deals that range in the tens of thousands of dollars by a simple comment on one of my posts. And I want the same for you. So with that being said, I'm going to show you the exact steps and the exact process to do this so that you can get the most engagement as simple and as effortlessly as possible. So with that being said, let's get into it, shall we? All right, we are here in make.com. This is the folder for the 30-day AI Agent Challenge, and we are on day number 12. And so I'm gonna scroll down here. And if you haven't seen any of the videos, go through all these things about lead responders and Zoom recordings and just all this crazy awesome stuff. So if you get a chance, check it out. But if not, let's move forward. We're gonna get started by clicking create a scenario here. And we're gonna go with day number 12. Part A, we're going to put this here, and we're going to say TikTok scraper. Hit enter, and we're going to start here, and we're going to hit save. Now, the tool that we're going to be using is, I've showed this in previous videos, called Apify. And Apify is right here. You can sign up. I'm still on the $5 of free credits over here, and I have used it a ton to go into domains and scrape domains, do Google map extracting and a bunch of other things, and it's very, very effective to use. And the one that we're going to be using, if we go inside this store, and if you think about what this Apify store is, it's essentially these AI agents or these scraper bots that will go on the web and do a whole bunch of amazing things, and it plugs right into Make, our tool. And the tool that we're going to be looking at right now is this TikTok scraper. This is the one that we're going to be using. No, we're not going to be using that one. We're going to type in TikTok here, and we're going to be going down, and we're going to be using this comment scraper right here. So if we click on this one, we can see right here is the TikTok scraper that we're going to be using. And I'm going to be using my, just for ethical reasons and all that, I'll be using my own posts. And so the post I'm going to be using here is from my TikTok channel. This is from my channel ChatGPT for me. I'll click this one if I zoom out here, and you can see that this is my channel, and this is the video we're going to be looking at right here. Use this to get... I'll pause that. So if I copy this link here, I could put this inside of the TikTok scraper here, and I can go inside of here and just hit add if I want to add multiple ones, and I can just hit start run. Right, and this is going to start running in the background. You can see what this is doing right now is starting to grab all the comments from that one post. Now, we could set this up to have multiple posts and all that stuff, but just for the sake of this one video, I think this is going to give you a lot. It's going to show you what to work with. And if you want me to show you how you could actually do multiple posts and multiple feeds, or hook up like a form so where you can just plug in the post exactly, it would automatically do it for you, let me know, and I'll cover that in a future video. But you can see here, it's already starting to pull up all of these different comments that I got on that post. So the way that we're going to access this inside of Make is by clicking over here to Make, clicking on this and clicking Apify. Now, run an actor is what we just did. We just ran the actor. And so in order to run the actor, I can go down here, scroll down to the bottom, and I can click Comment Scraper. Now, if I wanted to be able to modify this inside of Make, I could go inside this JSON format here to the actual actor right here, click on this, and I could take this JSON format right inside here, and I could modify it. I could make this into a little token, and I could change that into a modifiable variable inside of make. So if I wanted to add multiple variables or multiple posts, or if I wanted to automatically grab posts that get posted and then shove it into here so it just automatically does it for you, we can, but that's more advanced and we'll save that for another video. So if we go inside of here, and this is the one we want to have run, we don't need to input that JSON right now. We're going to say, okay, that's good as is. And if we wanted here, we could hit run an actor. But before we do that, we're going to hit save because we want to be able to catch that actor running. We want to be able to, you do two modules here. You run the actor, which will send it over to Apify to say, hey, run this agent or this actor. And then we're going to have a watcher be able to catch that data, see what is happening inside of there, and then be able to then modify and use the AI to analyze the sentiment and then make its own comments. So we're good with this one. We're going to hit save. This is one of those double-pronged type of things here. And what I'm going to do here is, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another make. We're just going to have them side by side so it's easier to look at. Sometimes when you have these like two-pronged things, you're going to want to kind of open them both up. Click on the scenario, click on the AI agent, 30-day challenge, and we're going to create a new scenario. I'm going to say day 12B, and let's say TikTok, and analyzer, and AI reply. Click save. Open up Apify, and we're going to go with watch actors run. We're actually going to add a new one here. We're going to click, instead of finish actor run, we're going to call this TikTok comment watcher. Select the actor. I'm going to go down to TikTok comment scraper. Hit save. Hit OK. Click OK again. And we're going to hit run here. And the reason why we're going to hit run here first, like this, is so that when we go over to the actor that's going to run over here, we're going to click run here. Oh, let's see what happened. Oh, URLs is required. Oh, got it, got it. Okay, so let's just grab that anyways. Let's grab that in here. Let's grab the JSON so we can tell it what it is. Open this up. Input JSON. Ooh, looks a little ugly. So we're going to go to the best JSON formatter, enter this in right here, click beautify. So when I copy this over, it's not so ugly. I'm going to go here, delete this, hit enter. Nice, looks better. Hit save and run again. So while this is running, you can see on this side over here with this new make scenario, I'll bring this over here to cross. This is now waiting for the comment scraper to run. So if I go to runs here, we can see that it's starting to do the crawl. We can click inside of this and we can see it's starting to pull all of the data out. I forget how many I have inside of here. That might be like 50-ish or something like that, but it's going to be pretty quick. And if you look at the price of these things, it's really economical on these things to run. So let's click here. We can see that this is running right now. We're getting through that. I think it's just about done. Let's hit refresh. Done. So if we go to the make scenario, this should be done. There we go. We look at the bundle output and we can see all of the outputs inside of here. Succeeded, or we can see the succeeded here. And what we're going to grab here is the default dataset ID. And so this is just that one run. If we ran it with a different post, you'd have a different data set, and that means it would be different output coming through. Now that we have this, we're going to want to use an iterator. An iterator, it will grab each one of the comments and create an output for each one of those, so that when it's going down the list of all the different comments, we want to be able to modify them or manipulate each one. So we're going to click here, scroll down to, we'll type in iterator. Just like that. Here. Oh, actually, got ahead of myself there. I didn't make the data set. Click this. Apify. Get data set. And I'm just going to hard code this in right now. And this is right here was the data set that I got from the data set that I got from this watch actor run right over here. So I'm going to move this off the side. And what we need now is we don't really need this. We don't need to watch the actor anymore because we already got the data set from the initial run. So we're just going to use this data right now to manipulate this. And now that we have that, can I feed this in? Get data set. No, I need to run this. All right, so I'm going to disconnect this. We're going to run once. So now that we've got the output bundles, you can see this comment right here with a little nerdy emoji going on over here. And we're going to connect it. Once we have this connected, we can now have access to the text. Now we could put in more information inside of here, like comment replies and all that other stuff. But let's just do text right now. If we wanted the user ID, we could, but just for respecting anonymity, all that, we won't use that. We click OK. Save anyways. It doesn't like the iterator being last, and we can run this again. We can see that we got 60 outputs, and we look at these different operations. Here's one comment, another comment, and so now we've gotten all the comments in an iterator. We can now be able to take additional steps to be able to modify these things. So let's go in, and what I made here is I made a Google folder over here called Day 12, and I made this Google spreadsheet here called TikTok Comment Scraper, and I just put in comment, system, sentiment, AI reply, and just did we reply as a human. And so the reason why I have that, and I'll show you the different steps of going through this and iterating on the iterator here, is if I was to go inside of here and open this up, I'm going to create a chat completion module here that's going to be our sentiment analyzer. We'll pick the most modern one, the Omni. And we're going to want to feed in, well, no, we're going to want to give it a max token state, I don't know, maybe 1,000. We'll add a message here, give it a system message. You are a helpful writing assistant, and the message just from the user here. And we're going to have it analyze the sentiment of what we want. And what I did here to figure out what are the sentiments is I went into ChatGPT and I just asked ChatGPT I said, hey, if you're monitoring comments online and if your job was to label the comments as part of a sentiment thing, what would that be? And so it gave us things like positive, negative, neutral, mixed, sarcastic, constructive, spam, off-topic, questions, emotion specific. So then I asked it to put it into a simple list that we can use for labels. And here they are. Positive, negative, neutral, sarcastic, ironic, constructive criticism, spam, off-topic, question, and emotion specific. Don't think I'm going to use the emotional specific though. I think I'll just use everything else. And so now that we have that, we're going to go over here to make, and we're going to feed it some input here. We're going to say, you are currently monitoring the comments from a post on TikTok. Your goal is to review the comments and analyze the sentiment of the comment. Your job is to label the comment with one of the sentiment labels below. And we're going to give it a couple extra variables here just to make sure it's like dialed in. Or we're actually going to give it a couple more instructions to make sure it's dialed in. Use only these words and do not provide any additional words like label. Do not give me any additional advice on the label or any other words beyond the labels provided below. And then we're going to go here into, we'll just copy these guys over here. Go into make, hit paste, space these out. So we have positive, neutral, negative, mixed, sarcastic, ironic, constructive criticism, spam, off topic, question. Here is the comment. And then we're going to go down. You know what's interesting? I don't think I need the iterator. I think I can just pump the text right into there. So I could do the value, but I think we just go text. Let's try that out and see how that works. Should be fine. I'm going to hit save and let's run that and see what that looks like. Huh. Yeah. I think we're good. Let's see what we have here. Output, choices, message, constructive criticism. Okay. Look at a couple of these other guys. 2 messages. Output, choices, messages. Okay, cool. All right. All right, so now that I know that this works, let's just go ahead and we're going to scrap this iterator. I think this iterator is not needed. All right, we'll go over here. And let's just go ahead and pump this into the spreadsheet so we can see what this looks like going into the spreadsheet. So I'm going to go in here, click add a row. We're going to select the folder, AI Agent Challenge, go here, scroll down to TikTok comment scraper, and we're going to select the scraper. Great. Sheet name is 1 and does contain headers, which is the top row here, comment, sentiment, AI reply. And they do it, they do have it. And so we're going to go down here and say the comment is the text. The sentiment is right here. And we're going to rename that soon so it doesn't get confusing. Constructive criticism. Click OK. And we're going to name this to sentiment analyzer. Okay. Save. And we're going to hit run. See how this does. Open this up. All right. Looks like they're all starting to come through here. Positive, negative, question, sarcastic, neutral, neutral, neutral. All right. So these are popping in, and it looks like they're just doing a great job. I think we had like 60 or something. Got a good amount of comments in here. Skynet 2.0 activated. All right. Yeah, 60. Great. Okay, so we know that worked. So I'm just going to go across here, and we're going to just delete these rows. So we can do this again. And delete rows. Now that we have that, we're going to go and we're going to break this one more time. Break the link. And now we're going to have AI reply. Select the model. Scroll down to the System 4.0 here. Add a role. System. You are a helpful writing assistant. Add a message as the user. Now, if I wanted to, be able to get more creative with this, I could use a GPT assist, the API assist. I could feed a bunch of things about me, especially if I had books written or other of my responses or anything else, and I could have that saved as my own voice. I might do that as like an API assist later on for another video. So if you want to do like a more advanced version where I use the API assist, get more of my voice by analyzing things online. And if you want me to make it more custom and you want me to build this out more, let me know. Put a comment down below. But we're going to have this and we're going to tell it you are currently monitoring the comments on a post. Your job is to respond to the post in a positive, kind, and curious to that post. If the comment is constructive, acknowledge the feedback. If the comment is negative, reply in a fun, light-hearted manner that would make the commenter smile. Now, here's the goal. in the game of social media online, the more comments you have in the post, the more engagement, the more the algorithm pushes it. So what we want to do, the real true goal here, is we want to get people to respond to our comments. So we can say the goal is to write a comment that gets them to respond back to the comment. So we can get as many comments as possible. Your comment needs to be short as to fit in a tick comment section. Here is the comment. And then we're going to feed it in this text right here and hit OK. Is there anything else? Tokens? Let's do 2,000 tokens. It's probably overkill, but it's okay. All right. So now that we have that hooked up, we're going to write this as a AI reply. Hit save. Ooh, reference model amplified dataset is not accessible. Oh yeah. That's just saying that this right here isn't accessible. So we're actually just using this data set right now. So we're not actually getting any new data in. Check this out. It's empty. So we're going to hit run. Run anyways. All right, take a look at this. Oh, hit pause. We did not feed it in. Over here, the AI reply. So we're going to go down to choices, messages, content. Click OK. Going to go here at the top. We'll go ahead and delete these. There we go. And hit run. All right. All right, so now we have these comments coming in. We can see constructive criticism. So great suggestion. I love the idea. Asking questions can really make the difference. How have you tried it yourself? How did it go? Right? And so negative, got it. Thanks for pointing that out. What part did you like the most? And so you can see here, there's some really good things in here. Thanks for pointing that out. What's your take on the changes? Because it was talking about not having any identities anymore. And if we scroll down here, I mean, all these look pretty solid. And still pumping them out. Positive. Let's see here. Let's look at some of these. Let's look at some of these negative ones or sarcastic ones. Exactly how I communicate with my employees. That is ironic. Aha, that's awesome. Do you find it works well for motivating your team? Epic, bro. Thanks. All right, that's good. Spam. Oh yeah, this is spam because these people just tag other people in here. Usually, unless they really want to get their attention, it might not be spam. Negative, when will it be able to use the free version? Not plenty crap, endlessly constraints. Hey there, I totally get it where you're coming from. Just curious, what feature would make a free version most exciting for you? All right, cool. Yeah. All right, so here we go. We have all these comments in here ready to go. And yeah, this is how you would make this. Now, if we want to hook this up finally, like let's just say we really wanted this to, run off the actual data set in here, what we would do, click this off, is we'd move this over to here. We click this across here, hit save for this, and then we'd turn this on to just be running. And then over here on this side, watch actor run, we could come in here and we could either trigger this manually, or we could make something like a type form that pops us in, or we could have another scraper from Apify be able to automatically grab those posts and bring them across as well. So if you want to see me make one of those videos where I do an in-depth version of this, where I actually could grab those comments that automatically get posted and grab them into here, or make like a form where people could populate in the posts that they do and have it do that, let me know. I'm happy to do that for you if it is of interest to you. But this was day number 12 of the AI Agent Challenge. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and a like. And if you like these, you might want to consider subscribing to this, because I'm going to do many, many more of these. And if you like them, then there'll be more to come. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you in day number 13 of the AI Agent Challenge. Take care now. Bye.